After the show, I left the push cart in the Rose Garden and came into the embassy. Then they took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador. After that, in my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered around. That's when I spotted the chimney. A chimney like that's a rare thing, you know. Then I wanted to play Santa, so I decided to give it a try.
Larry, I thought I just finished telling you not to lie anymore.
But it's kind of ultra super embarrassing.
And what exactly is so ultra embarrassing that you can't tell me?
It's ultra super embarrassing. Uh, Etchy, man. I just said it was embarrassing, so of course I can't just blurt it out. You're just gonna have to do the reason. You're gonna have to reason it out of me. As your superior, I command you to hurry up and expose this man's lie.
I have every intention to, for I'm not about to let us waste time on such a trifling matter. Up on the rooftop, click, click, click.
Larry Butts is on a stick.
You left the pushcart. Could you please clarify that statement for me?
Yeah, so the wheels on the pushcart go round and round when they got covered in dirt from the rose garden. It would have made a mess on the floor inside, so the ambassador Alba said to just leave it.
Well, it would be rather impolite to dirty another country's embassy.
Come to think of it, I recall seeing the pink princess on my way into the embassy.
And what was she doing?
Nothing in particular because she was carried by some dogs on a stretcher.
She must have been incapacitated by the pain of her bad hip that she suffered during the show.
So, I came to the embassy, right? And then...
So you shook hands with the ambassador of the Kingdom of Alabast, did you?
Yeah, can you believe it? I did something really cool for a change. But honestly speaking, there's nothing interesting about shaking some guy's hand.
Hey there! Are you disrespecting another country in their very own embassy? It's a lot of sweat.
There's a lot of sweat. As someone with roots in this country, I'm feeling nothing but incredible shame at this second.
Agreed. I apologize for his inconsiderate words. Now, Larry, please continue. What?
What are Francisca's roots in Alabast?
No, I think she means this country of America. She's embarrassed for that someone from a country she has roots in has disrespected another country in their own embassy.
No, I guess I understand. Yeah. What's with all of you? I keep saying that kind of thing, and I'll tell you. Keep saying that kind of thing, and I'll tell you only lies.
You're already telling us nothing but lies, so let it go and move on.
All right, already. You don't need to glare at me like that, Edgy.
Larry, I want you to listen very carefully and take this to heart. The whole point of your life is to cause misery and pain to everyone you encounter.
I know, I'm kidding. I'm totally the bad guy again.
Thought you were his friend. Don't you think that was a bit harsh? Lang Z says true friends are bosom friends. If you're in trouble, call on your bosom friend whose shoulder you can truly cry on.
Hey, bosom buddy. I hope you're listening carefully to my testimony.
Has it crossed your pea-sized brain yet that Agent Lang is only out to arrest you, Larry? Now then, you were wandering around inside the embassy, and then what happened? By the way, what are those rope things called? I've always wondered.
What rope things?
On his back.
I think they're just rope.
Gotta have
Like-
some sort
like
of
what-
name. Like I've
Well, what you're referring to in the animes and stuff, they like hyper stylize it.
and in
But, like, that's
Kirby,
just-
Hammer Power Up has that.
Those are just straps to hold your yukata up, so it keeps your sleeves from like getting in the way from when you're doing stuff.
There's no special word for the straps.
There might be a name for it. I didn't think there was, but I'll look it up. That's very low spoilers to this game.
I should hardly think that chimneys are that rare.
Agreed, especially since they are traditional feature in American houses.
Plus, many grand buildings have even larger and fancier chimneys.
Yeah, but the kind of chimney I'm talking about is a really romantic type.
What? A romantic chimney.
It might sound kind of silly, but women seem to really enjoy them. And I just had a good feeling about that chimney.
I guess one would enjoy a good chimney. Oh, is he wearing a yukata?
The Steel Samurai, I think, outfit is based off yukata, but like I'm not 100% sure. I mean, everything I'm looking at literally just says it's like just rope that you use to like fasten your obi with, which is the fabric that goes around.
Obi means belt.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, so you use the rope to hold your obi in place. So they call it obijibe.
The rope
which I'm
obijibe?
assuming- Obijime. So I'm
Obijime?
assuming it's just I'm assuming it's just obi belt, obi rope. I would assume.
Belt rope?
Probably.
So I should just call it belt rope from now on.
Yeah, obi cord. It's what it's
Belt cord. Got it.
belt cord.
You suddenly wanted to play Santa.
Oh well, actually, I was strapped as a Santa once before already. That was down at Gourd Lake. That was with Holly May or whatever, right?
Holly May? Did you just make
What
up a
was the
name?
lady's name? I did just make up
Lotta
a name. What was that
Hart?
lady's
Are you
name?
talking a Lotta Hart?
Lotta Hart.
I mean, your
Sally
name,
Mae.
you're closer to April May, but that's a different case.
April May. Yeah, that's a different. What? Sally Mae? Is that what I said? What did I say?
Something like that, Sally Mae.
Sally Mae's a loan company.
Okay. Urk, I appreciate it if you wouldn't dredge up such unnecessary memories for me. Oh wait, that is the case where about Edgeworth, where Edgeworth was the defendant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how come it does.
the whole thing. Yeah, that is a very traumatic case to bring up for him, sure. And it sounds like you guys share a lot of history, a perk of being childhood friends, huh? Besides, it's not a felony to dress up and play Santa, you know. Santa doesn't go around killing people after he comes down a family chimney, after all. Actually, is it worth delving into whether or not playing Santa is a big deal?
Raise an objection. Always raise an objection.
I hope
don't
this
understand why they
leads
figured
to
it
a game over for doing that.
out. Has that ever and will that ever?
I think there's been times you get punished for it.
Yeah, but like you don't lose the game. I mean, no, I think there was one time that you told me if I pick anything wrong, it would lose the game.
There's been non-standard endings in the series where if you pick the wrong thing, you lose the game. But they usually warn you that, like, if you mess this up, like, I'm making a verdict immediately.
Yeah.
Actually, I believe in the case of this band, playing Santa is actually quite a big deal. You're saying that your buddy isn't quite made of Santa quality stuff. Precisely, you hit the nail on the head, Agent Lang.
Hey, Reggie, that's so incredibly mean.
Tell me something, Larry. Did you know that Santa's job is to deliver presents to people all over the world?
I did. Of course I know that. I did graduate from junior high, you know.
In that case, it's your turn to tell me something. I want you to tell me to whom you were delivering a present to.
Delivering a present to a child not basking in the glow of love?
That must be the most elegant description of you I've ever heard, but a lie is still a lie.
You sure know how to kick a guy when he's down, you know that?
In any case, the person you wish to deliver a present onto was most certainly this.
Vendi.
I mean, no, it most certainly wasn't who you wished to deliver a present to, but...
Yeah, but that's why I pronounce it like that, because it's like with a weird E accent to it.
I mean, that's still not who he wished to.
He wished it to Mindy.
But Mindy's not here, so I don't think...
Mindy.
Yeah, I don't see Mindy
doesn't
here.
exist.
Oh! Why am I connecting to chat? I got disconnected from chat. Okay. I didn't drop any frames, so I don't know why.
Yeah.
Interesting taste you have there, Mr. Suspect.
Don't spread the lies about me like that. I totally didn't want to see Miss Olbeck so much as I'd go try to go down a chimney. Ow! I advise you to stop right there in your bashing of a lady.
Well, I must admit that I myself hardly ever have the want to run into that lady. However, what if you were misinformed and under the wrong impression? Then what? Define wrong impression. I simply mean that the man before you thought to enter the old lady's room without knowing one very important fact. Edgeworth picks very weird ways to communicate information. Like, literally, like, just be like, you thought that it was Mindy. Like, why are you carrying this on?
Yeah, he's so... Everybody in this game series is incredibly obtuse.
But he tends to be, like, one of the worst in how he speaks.
No, for sure. Like, he lives for the drama.
He just, like, you had misunderstood one important fact. Like, just say the fact. Don't, like...
Yeah.
That fact is best summed up with this. Letter from a stalker.
Yeah.
Larry, I'd like you to take a look at this piece of evidence.
I'd rather not.
Take a look at this piece of evidence.
Every time I hear it makes me zoinks. No way.
That didn't rhyme. But
So really all that... Oh, he really did say that he didn't want to read it. Like, that was a bit,
Oh.
but that was accurate. When Edgeworth told him to look at it, he's like, no way. It's not really that important, is it? It's always like this. You act so high and mighty, but then you bully me. And why? And that's why I refuse to look at it. Be quiet and just take a look. Well, if you say so, Francie, but only because you say so.
some people never change, even if their attitudes do change at the whim of woman.
The whim of woman. I like
Well, the Whim of Woman is my favorite Persona song.
Women suits and keep your focus away from the women's hands. Tell me.
Okay, you just made it really creepy.
Tell you what she's got in store for her woman. Sorry, I gotta keep going. So what's up with that anyway?
Why, it's proof that you never even knew
Oh God,
existed.
I'm glad I
of
stopped when I
course.
did. I'm glad I stopped when I did. See the woman. Come.
Oh, I thought it was land. Roll the dice, see where they may land.
See where they may fall.
Or may fall, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, why? Oh, that's where I thought come, because it's come on, why? Come on, why don't you spin the wheel? Yeah. Oh, see who it may call. That's what it is.
That's call though.
I know, but my brain wasn't even thinking about it. I was just like, woman, woman, woman. The bit is woman.
Why, it's proof that you never even knew existed, of course.
Oh, is that all? Well, I don't need it right now, so I'll just give it back to you.
What?
Hey, I got you on the ropes now, don't I? No, you don't.
Was that piece of evidence unrelated to the question at hand?
What?
I need to think it through this one more time. Larry didn't know one very important fact we tried to sneak into Lilibet's room. And that fact is best summed up with this. I mean, it's probably... Oh my god. The stand-in request that says that...
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, I thought you were right. I didn't think about that. This is something the old lady received from her employer for the night. The girl who normally plays the Pink Princess, Mindy, was it again? It seems that this man is quite taken with that actress.
Hold it! But that's not true, Edgy.
Hmm?
She's the one that got the odds for me. I just know it. I can feel her sexy beam piercing my heart when she's watching me.
Heck.
I love it. Sexy beam, I tell you. You filthy, despicable, inconsiderate, fickle, idiotic, cowardly apparition of a man. We haven't matured at all since we've last met. Like a year ago?
Mr. Prosecutor. Probably less than a year ago, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes?
like, come on, Francisca. Not everybody, like, has, like, an entire life's worth of trauma in a year. Just because your dad got arrested for falsifying evidence and murder doesn't mean everybody else does.
This guy, he's got bigger problems than just getting involved in murders, I take it.
Oh, I feel like this is, like, a different picture, a different PNG.
Oh, I saw that one.
Yeah, like this, like that.
I suppose you could put it that way.
Hey, what the heck, man? I don't get you guys at all. Why do you have to make me out to be some sort of bad guy?
To return to the original topic, I propose that at least this much has been made clear. Without any knowledge that Miss Mindy had fallen ill, Larry tried to make his way into the Pink Princess's room. That much we know for sure.
Hold it. Hey, Edgy. Looks like I've got the hang of this court thing now. We're not even in court.
But we're not in court at the moment.
Shut up. I see what's going on here, and it looks just like what did you do in court.
Guess old boy here still has something he'd like to say. Lang Zi says until the root of the tongue dries, one never knows the whole truth. You shouldn't form conclusions until everything is out in the open, which is why I'll listen.
Alright, then get ready to listen to me defeat Edgy in a battle of wits. I'm defending you!
Larry, have you forgotten that I should lose? Should I lose, your victory prize will be your arrest?
Gosh. I guess that's like bottom of the barrel commentary if the game is acknowledging it.
Well, because it's obvious.
So you think that all I wanted to do was to go visit Mindy? Well, I dressed up as Santa and climbed up on the chimney, but the smoke was really thick.
She thick.
She thick, and by she I mean the smoke. It was a case of mistaken identity, and that mistake made me late for the speech.
I mean, I wish I was smoke. Or a miasma.
Miasma or mist. What is
A blue mist.
Blue mist.
No, it was a blue plume. I don't know. It's been a while.
It's iconic. You need to find it again and share it to me again, because like you need it every now and then in life. Then to top it all off, I became a suspect in a murder. That's what you really meant. But why did I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose?
Or a rumor. I could be a rumor.
Rumor.
That was one of them.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I was too fixated on the miasma.
The miasma's good, but being a rumor is also good.
Being a rumor is good, but being a miasma is iconic because it's vaguely evil, but like also not a real thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, miasma isn't real.
No, miasma is real, but I'm saying like just the like it's not like tangible. I'm using Ace Attorney logic. Like gases don't exist.
I mean, rumors don't exist either. It's not tangible. That's
Fair,
even less
fair.
tangible.
No, you're right. You're right. I don't know. I guess I mean maybe I just like miasma. Hey, someone say something.
Larry is seriously trying to submit this, not as a confession, but as testimony.
So what if I am? Is there something wrong with that? My claim is a claim claiming my claim. Do you have a problem with that? So it was you. You're my stalker. But I should warn you, it doesn't matter what kind of flattery you throw at me. I'm the devoted type of woman who's only focused as long as Edgy Poo's alive. I can't just drop it on faithful. No, I can't. Although earlier I was tempted by a tiny bit to test my love with your Edgy Poo. Passing now, and I will stay complete true to my love for the rest of the time. I'm so inspired.
I feel like you
Listen,
get around like 60% of the words, but that's an impressive amount at that speed.
I'm getting better. Like it's just I forgot that was her bit. like I could get to 100 if she continues to be a recurring character.
Oh, did you read this? Oh, you're first. God, I'll have to really figure out this thing.
When I'm back,
You're
let me
back.
know when I'm back. Oh, I'm so inspired.
Okay.
You're such an inconsiderate, cowardly, idiotic, and all-around completely worthless man.
Thought I heard something ominous just now, but perhaps it was just my imagination. I believe there's nothing further for me to prove at this point.
What do you mean? Of course you still got something to prove. You still have to show some proof that I was trying to meet up with Mindy.
Didn't you say that? Proof, you say?
Remember, Edgy, everything is evidence in court, right?
You mean evidence is everything in court, Larry. I understand your point.
Everything is evidence. The stream, evidence. The air we're breathing, evidence.
Pluto, evidence. The planet and the dog.
Not the god in the underworld, though.
No, he's not.
That's
That doesn't count in the all-encompassing word of everything.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that doesn't count for everything.
Oh, that's so sad.
I mean,
Like,
it also
that's why
makes
he's so
Pluto
alone.
special.
I guess so. I don't know if you'd appreciate that.
He's
See, I'm
dead,
totally a
so.
pro at this point. I don't know if he's dead. I think he's just in charge of dead people.
No, I mean, nobody believes in him anymore, so he's dead.
Aww,
He's a dead god.
I believe in him. You can achieve your dreams, Pluto. Don't listen to the haters. I believe in you.
Very well. If you wish to see the evidence, then let me show you the last piece of evidence you'll ever wish to see.
Also, Pluto is my favorite indie game where you traverse the underworld as the son of the god of the afterlife. It's a pretty good game.
Is Pluto Hades, or is he
Yeah.
Thanatos?
No, Pluto is Hades.
Okay, who's Thanatos?
Thanatos. I don't know if Thanatos has a
I'm sure he does.
Roman counterpart or Grecian counterpart. I forget. It's
I'm sure he
Roman.
does.
He would have to.
Well, I've been saying that for a while now. After all, if not for that, then what other reason did you wish to go down that chimney?
mean, I'll go down that rabbit hole. You can't say that without any evidence. That's against the rules, Edgy. Not so fast.
Thanks for keeping the prosecutor in line for me, Mr. Suspect. If I have the evidence, and if you wish to see it that badly, I can introduce you to.
But it's not good to keep them waiting, my subordinate. Hurry up and show them already. Lies, all lies, Edgy Poo.
Well, if you wish to lie, then by all means continue. Because I'm ready to expose your lie at a moment's notice. What?
In Roman mythology, Thanatos occasionally appears as Mors or Letum. So yeah. And then Pluto's Hades.
Okay. Ready to expose your lie at a moment's notice.
You'd get even better. You won't get the better of me. Now let's see.
Okay. Was the smoke coming from the chimney really that thick?
You bet. It was so thick I had tears pouring out of my eyes. It was a mess. At least 3 C's.
I see. You do realize that you've just confirmed for us your chimney escapade.
What? That's totally unfair. You tricked me, Edgy.
Hardly. You simply have yet to master how to counter this cross-examination technique.
Well, what I just said was just a slip of the... No, I said the wrong thing. Besides, this isn't what you meant to say about what I did tonight. Isn't it this what you said I meant to do?
I'm not quite sure how you could mistake that actress for this lady.
Oh, Edgy Poo, are you staring at me? You finally succumbing to my feminine charms.
I should think that the Steel Samurai is the one who should know all about your charms.
What? Me, Edgy? What are you trying to do to me? But isn't the Steel Samurai a dad now? Is he still going after Pink Princess? Or is he married to Pink Princess?
I think Pink Princess is his wife, yeah. Nothing, simply that the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess are husband and wife.
Oh. Wow. I need to read.
It was kind of on screen too when you said that.
My brain. I'm just, that streamer mentality. You gotta always have a comment. You always gotta say something new, something original, something groundbreaking.
Old bag, say something.
Yes. My poor little Edgy Poo's jealous.
If you could please drop that line of discussion right this instant.
But Edgy, I told you I already have Mindy.
Speaking of Mindy, exactly what kind of woman would you say she is?
Edgy, are you seriously telling me you don't know who the Mindy is?
It was really quiet, but I think we got you.
She's just like what her name means. She's super, super sweet and with a great smile. Wait, Mindy's name means sweet with a great smile?
Finish your line.
I don't mean to brag, but she's one of the truth's fastest rising stars.
Interesting. Ha! So you're saying a woman like that is what made you late to your speech?
Oh, curse you too! Why is everyone out to make me a suspect out of me? Look, all I can say is this: I was late to the speech.
I suppose you might be correct in a small way.
What do you mean by that? Besides being a suspect in that matter, there are a few other things you are a suspect of. Oh, not you too, Francie. You tried to stalk. Oh, wow. Okay.
What?
You tried to stalk me, but I won't let you intimidate me like that.
Is she just gonna stab him?
Yeah, I just thought that that's what was gonna happen because Francisca can, whip from the third wall. So, like, I thought Oldbag could too.
I mean, yeah, as long as it's, like, non-fatal.
I already told you, Miss Oldbag. I wasn't after you. I was trying to see Mindy.
And Mr. Prosecutor, can I just arrest this guy already?
Yeah.
I completely understand how you feel, Agent Lang.
Wait, please. Listen to what I have to say.
If you have a serious assertion to make, then I'd consider listening. However,
No problem. I'm gonna put all I've got into this, so listen good, okay?
Larry, this is the final point you wish to make.
You got it. I've called on all the energy I have and told it to you with all my soul.
In that case, allow me to take that soul and break it.
Huh? Yes, we'll stamp it under... Okay. We'll stamp it under our feet until it's been ground into a fine powder. A fine powder? Oh, she put her mask on.
If you really put all your soul into that, then what you're ready for what's coming, right?
In place of the Honorable Larry, I offer my soul to you.
Wow, Larry's a surprisingly good voice actor. Larry, come out from behind there and face this like a man.
You scare my liege.
This whole testimony is one giant confession of all that he's done tonight. How have you never used that voice for anything?
Oh, sorry.
He's practically begging me to show why he bothered to put himself through all this.
It was all meant for this moment.
Okay, so what are we showing him where?
Are you saying that I'm a surprisingly good voice actor? Is that what you said? Wow, that's
So you admit it. You think you're a surprisingly good voice actor.
I guess so. I guess I'm a surprisingly good voice actor, everyone. Wow.
What are we giving him?
Yeah. Go to the first statement.
First statement?
Yeah. Present the letter. We know it says Wendy, but everybody in the game is under the impression it still says Mindy. Or the other way around.
Larry, don't even think about that, denying that you have knowledge of this letter.
Hey, whoa, are you showing that thing to me? Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight, your loving night. It makes me sound like a vampire. Well, isn't it just romantic?
But you weren't able to descend on her from above, were you, Mr. Loving Knight?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember a thing.
You can pretend to be ignorant all you'd like, but it's written right here. This letter proves that you are not out to meet the old lady, but rather that you were attempting to pay Miss Mindy a visit. What part of this letter shows that the person Larry had intended to meet was Mindy? The name?
Yeah.
Larry, I suggest you take penmanship lessons. That is, if you never wish to experience this level of embarrassment ever again.
What the heck? What are you talking about? Speak English.
But you only know Japanese. You wrote Mindy so sloppily that it became Wendy to the average eye.
Hey, stop picking on me. It's so embarrassing.
There, isn't that what childhood friends are for? They're the best, aren't they? For punching. Now we'll have to wait until we're off this crime scene.
Ikaji, save me from this scary man.
Sure, if you're willing to make amends, starting with your incredibly embarrassing mistake.
That 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 wasn't me.
Come again?
It's a fake. Someone's out to get me, so they made a fake letter. Just set me up.
Accept your defeat graciously.
But you guys are being so mean.
Penmanship analysis.
Just robot penmanship analysis. What's that?
No matter who, all people have certain unique features to the handwriting. Ergo, all we have to do is compare the handwriting in this letter to a sample of yours, and we'll know soon enough who it was that sent this letter.
I'll never write another thing in my life.
Tisk. It's no use, Mr. Loving Knight. For you've already graciously provided me with a sample of your handwriting.
Wow, if we can't get to this one, it's the embassy guy for sure.
This autograph and our mysterious letter. If we compare the handwriting, we'll know the answer to our question soon enough. Confess now, Larry, to your miserable failure.
I'm so sorry. I did it. It was me causing trouble again. I admit it. You hit that nail on the head, Aji.
So he finally confesses.
I saw the big princess being carried around a stretcher and I got worried, alright? I wanted to go to Mindy's room, but the doctor won't let me in. So what choice did I have? It was a chimney or bust, Aji.
Your mind jumped from the door to the chimney? What a criminally overreactive imagination.
Well, at least I was honest and wrote Mindy a letter and stuck it under the door. That way she wouldn't be so shocked when I came down through the chimney.
Except for the fact that the letter was an utter failure at conveying such sentiment.
I'm really sorry.
Larry, you may be a shameful, good-for-nothing blight on the face of humanity. However, I always knew you weren't the killer. I told you to trust me. Because at the very least, I can attest to that about you.
Aji, you're...
Eh? We've lost a lot of valuable time because of you.
No!
In any case, I believe we can say that we now know exactly what happened.
I feel like we should stop it here. Because
Okay.
we're going to be coming up to another cross-examination. And this seems like it'll summarize what just happened while at the start of next stream. Because she's
Yeah,
about to
that'd be
say what we now know exactly what happened. So
Yeah.